In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can become an appointment setter and earn $5,000 to $10,000 a month working remotely. But I'm not just going to sit here and explain it to you. I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you what actually happens behind the scenes. What appointment setters really do day to day, how conversations start, how opportunities are created, and what it actually takes to succeed in this role. By the end of this video, you are going to have a crystal clear understanding of what appointment setting really is, how people are building real incomes doing it, and whether this is something that could genuinely make sense for you. So, if you have ever wondered how people are earning online without running their own business, without a big audience, and without years of experience, stay with me because I'm going to walk you through everything step by step. So, it all starts with an online business owner. Think of people like Iman Gadzhi, Dave Fogarty, Adam Sullivan, whoever it might be. These are people who have built massive online audiences. They monetize that audience by selling an online coaching program, course, and mentorship that can range anywhere between $3,000 to $10,000. Now, these people have hundreds of thousands of followers. Take Dave Fogarty, for example. He has over 500,000 followers and he's done over $1 billion in e-commerce sales. Yes, 1 billion with a B. But if you look at his content, you'll notice something very interesting. He tells people to DM him on Instagram. Now think about that for a second. Do you really think someone who has built $1 billion brand is sitting on Instagram all day replying to every single message that comes in? Of course not. These people, they have entire businesses to run. They're creating content, managing teams, onboarding clients, running marketing campaigns, growing their companies. They don't have time to sit in their DMs all day replying to hundreds of messages. But here is where the opportunity appears. If they ignore these messages, they are leaving huge amounts of money on the table because every DM conversation could turn into a sales call and every sales call could turn into a $3,000 to $10,000 client. If they ignore those messages, they are leaving huge amounts of money on the table. So instead of letting that money disappear, they hire appointment setters. An appointment setter's job is simple. You manage the conversations in the DMs, speak to the audience, build rapport, and book qualified people into calls with the sales team. And when someone you booked ends up buying the program, you get paid a commission. This is exactly how I made just over $5,000 in my very first month appointment setting working with Patrick Hong Fit. And all I was doing was sending messages and booking people into calls. No product, no business, no audience. Just leveraging someone else's brand. And after getting results myself and helping other people get results too, we now have coaches constantly reaching out asking for appointment setters because they know that if they have trained setters inside their DMs, their business grows faster. More conversations, more booked calls, more clients, more revenue. Everyone wins. Now, the question is, how does it actually work? It's honestly a very simple 4-step process. Step 1 is learning the skill. Because to make money in sales, or honestly in any business, you need to have a skill that gets you paid. Step 2 is actually getting hired by an online business. So once you learn the skill, we help place you inside one of the companies in our network that already needs appointment setters. Step 3 is where the real work begins. You log into a company's Instagram account and start managing their conversations, replying to DMs, speaking to their audience, building relationships and booking people onto calls. You're essentially acting as the front line of their business. Now, here's the powerful part. The reason people could scale to $5,000 to $10,000 a month fairly quickly doing this is because you are not starting your own business. You're not building something from scratch. You're not trying to grow an audience. You're simply leveraging an existing brand. You're borrowing their name, their audience, their credibility, their hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of followers because people already trust them. You're simply managing the conversations that turn trust into clients. Now let me show you what this could actually look like. Let's say you speak to 100 people a day. Out of those conversations, let's say 4 people book your call. And out of those 4 calls, 1 person becomes a paying client. Because let's be real, not every client is going to convert. But if that 1 person buys a $3,000 to $10,000 program and you earn around 10% commission, that means you just made $300 to $1,000 in a single day, simply by sending messages on Instagram. And once you get better at the skill, those numbers, they'll only go up. More conversations, more calls, more clients, which is why some appointment setters are making $8,000, $10,000, even $15,000 per month doing this. And the best part about this, you can do it from anywhere in the world, at home, the gym, before training, after training, during recovery. All you need is your phone and an internet connection, which is why so many athletes, students, and young people are starting to realize something. You do not need to wait until you are 30. You don't need years of experience, and you definitely don't need to build some complicated business from scratch. You just need the right skill and the right opportunity. And if you're watching this right now thinking, yeah, this actually makes sense and I'd like to learn how to do this properly, the next step is simple. Send me a message and we'll see if this is actually the right fit for you.